Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this March the 25th, 2025. I'm hoping everybody had a great Tuesday out there so far. Hope everybody has a great Tuesday evening. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather because that's the only weather you got. Okay, in today's video, we're going to be talking about the storm system here moving across the country, and also a big severe weather outbreak coming toward the latter to first part of the new work week of next week. Also, your local forecast is included, and also the current watches, warning, and advisory map is also included in this package as well. So let's go ahead and take a look at this here system here. We got a cold front stretching from up here from St. John's Island all the way down toward the Florida Keys, also down into Cuba and the Bahamas. Got some scattered activity down there across South America, Eastern Pacific. You can see a little bit of activity across Mexico and Texas. More activity up here across portions of Missouri, also in the portion of Nebraska and Arkansas. More activity across southeast Canada, stretching into Michigan, a little bit across the mid-Atlantic region, from Ohio over toward West Virginia and the Virginia regions as well. Also, we got another storm system here moving on to the western U.S., going to bring some snow, mixed precipitation, rain, and thunderstorms out west as well. So get ready, folks. A lot of weather will be happening over the next 7 to 10 days, so get ready, folks. You see this system here? This is the one that's going to bring that severe weather outbreak to portions of the plains, the Ohio River Valley, Tennessee River Valley, the Mid-South, and also Atlantic coastal communities as well, from Florida all the way to Pennsylvania. Like I was talking about last night in my video, I said the Storm Prediction Center would issue a slight risk of severe weather along the East Coast from Pennsylvania to Florida, and that has come to fruition. So let's go ahead and get on into your local forecast now. But first, if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Also like these videos, share these videos, and let's continue getting the show on the road here, folks. Alright, you can see we got some mixed precipitation up here from portion of New Brunswick to Maine and New Hampshire, a little bit over here eastern Connecticut, Massachusetts, and Long Island region as well, stretching into portion of New York State to Pennsylvania, also in West Virginia and the western Virginia mountains as well. Got some scattered showers over in portions of Kentucky and Indiana, same for Tennessee and North Carolina, also Iowa, and also into Nebraska as well. We got more mixed precipitation over in portions of New Mexico to Colorado to Utah to Idaho to Northern California, Washington, Oregon State, with thunderstorms and showers expected for portions of Montana, Idaho, Washington State, inland areas, and then along coastal areas as well, stretching to northwest California. Shower activity for central California and down towards portions of the coastal waters region as well. We got a little bit of shower activity up here around Nebraska to Iowa, portion of northern Missouri. Thunderstorms and showers from Kansas to Oklahoma to Arkansas to Mississippi to the Florida Panhandle, Louisiana, Texas, northeastern and northern Mexico. A little bit of thunderstorm activity across South Florida and the Florida Keys as well. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Wednesday. Here's your Thursday outlook now. As you can see, we got some mixed precipitation up here in portions of New Brunswick and also eastern Maine, western Maine, back down toward New York State, northern Vermont, New Hampshire. You're included as well. More mixed precipitation from portion of Michigan to Wisconsin, northern Wisconsin to the southern border of Canada, and also the U.S. border there as well, through Minnesota, North Dakota, Montana to Washington, Oregon State, California, Idaho, portion of Utah, Wyoming region as well. Pockets of freezing rains up here in portions of northern Michigan and northeastern Wisconsin. More freezing rain over portion of Minnesota all the way back through North Dakota, and also portion of northeast Montana. Alright, we've got pockets of heavy snow over northern California and a little pocket here in western areas of Washington State. Shower activity along coastal areas and the eastern Pacific, stretching all the way down into central and northern California region as well. Flash flooding, heavy rain possible over southeast Texas with thunderstorms and showers in the Gulf, stretching over to New Mexico to Texas to Arkansas, Oklahoma, Louisiana, all the way far north is Iowa, Wisconsin to Ohio, West Virginia, Kentucky, Indiana, Illinois, Missouri, Arkansas, and the Louisiana regions as well. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Thursday. Alright, let's move on to the current watches, warning, advisory map for your location across the nation. Alright, you can see we got a lot of special weather statements going on over here in portions of South Dakota, Iowa, also for portions of Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, toward northern Virginia, portion of northeastern West Virginia, also portion of Washington, D.C., Maryland, Delaware, with eastern Virginia, southern Pennsylvania, also toward Rhode Island as well. Red flag warning for western North Carolina, upstate South Carolina, and northeast Georgia. We got some dense fog advisory over portions of southern Mississippi and Louisiana, and also down in the portions of Texas. This is air quality alerts there. South Texas flood watches in effect. Avalanche warnings in northwestern Montana. Hydro issues over Washington, Oregon State, Idaho, and portions of Nevada. High wind watches and warnings and wind advisories over portions of Oregon, Nevada, California regions as well. River flood warnings still continue for you guys in Mississippi, eastern Louisiana, and eastern Texas. Alright, special marine warnings down here across southeast Florida. Small craft advisories up here from Maine to around the New York City area. Then again from northern California up to Washington State. The small craft advisory, gale warnings, and the purple areas are storm warnings. High surf warnings around the Hawaiian Chain Islands. Small craft advisory for a few pockets areas of southwestern Alaska. Special weather statements inland. Alright, here's the Storm Prediction Center outlook for day number 2, which is Wednesday. We got general thunderstorms across around the Miami area, also around Brownsville, Texas, stretching all the way over toward Pueblo, Colorado, Grand Junction, Salt Lake City, Cedar City, Utah, and then again from portions of Spokane, just east of Spokane, where you're in the marginal risk, but general Montana, down to Reno and Reddings. Then here's that marginal risk stretching from Medford to Boise, Pendleton, Spokane. You're in the marginal risk, slight risk stretching from Seattle to Portland to Eugene. Even got a marginal risk down across South Texas, just west of Brownsville, west of Corpus Christi, and southwest of San Antonio, Texas. Alrighty, the tornado probability looks like this. 2% from the Seattle to Portland to Eugene. Damaging winds, 5% around from Seattle to Portland, Eugene, Medford, Pendleton, Spokane, also down across southern Texas. Damaging winds, large hail. We have 5% across South Texas from Spokane to Pendleton. 5% we have a from Eugene to Portland to Seattle. 15% in the highest risk area for maybe golf ball to baseball size hail, possibly for you guys in areas of Washington and Oregon states. Alright, let's take a look at day number 3. Alright, here's day number 3. You can see we got general thunderstorm from over here from Glasgow, Montana to Seattle to Portland to Eugene area, down to Boise, Idaho. Also again from Durango areas, Colorado to La Crosse and El Paso, Texas area. Also down toward Lufkin, up toward Tulsa, and then far east is portion of Nashville, Bowling Greens, also Cincinnati, Indianapolis, and far north is La Crosse and Sioux Falls City. Marginal risk up here from Omaha to Lincoln to Delmont to Pierre, Springfield to Hannibal to St. Louis, Missouri, Jefferson City. Then again from Fort Stockton all the way to Corpus Christi and Brownsville, Texas. Probability looks like this. 5% in those same vicinities. Alright, let's move on to the day number 6. Here is day 6. There's that slight risk stretching from Fort Wayne to Charleston, West Virginia to Chattanooga, Birmingham, Jackson, Mississippi, Greenville, also down towards Shreveport, Louisiana, up toward Kansas City, Jefferson City. You're included, Springfield, Missouri. And then take a look at day 7. There it is, moving from the East Coast, from up here from just south of Washington, D.C. I'm expecting this thing to move a little further to the north, from Richmond. Right now they got Richmond, Virginia Beach, Roanoke, Raleigh, Charlotte, Columbia, Wilmington, Atlanta, Columbus, Dalton, Jacksonville. You're included. I would not be surprised to see this maybe inch down a little bit further south into portions of the Panhandle over toward Tallahassee, A little bit further north, up toward Washington, D.C., Baltimore, portion of Pennsylvania, you'll be included. Philadelphia, you probably will be in maybe Scranton. You will be in a portion. If you're not in the slight risk, you will be in the moderate risk area. Alright, let's take a look at day 6 one more time. Here what it looks like right now. They did shrink it a little bit. Okay, you remember last night they went all the way to Houston, Texas, New Orleans, and Mobile. They moved it up just a little bit. There's probably going to be some adjustment between now and then, between this one and day 7. But just want to give you a heads up of what's to come. There's 6 and there's 7 once again. So if anybody lives in the Georgia, eastern Alabama, the Carolinas, also towards Virginia, that's your chance for severe weather coming up on day number 7, which is Monday. Number 6 looks like this. Anybody from Ohio to a portion of Alabama, Mississippi, and Louisiana, and eastern Texas or northeastern Texas, you need to be on the lookout for severe weather. Alright, well, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. We'll catch you back in the next one. So have a wonderful Tuesday evening, folks. Take care and also enjoy the weather, because the only weather you got. And make sure you subscribe if you have not already. Try to still make that 600 subscriber mark.